Hello, beautiful people, and welcome or welcome back. It's lovely to be back with you. It is Friday. It is the weekly collective. Not necessarily for this week, actually. It's for whenever you find it, whenever it resonates for you. But we will be talking about the new moon that we've got this weekend because it's a really, really good one for manifesting. So, should we get clear on what it is we want to manifest? I'm Julie Poole. It's tea and tarot time with Julie. So, grab yourself a cuppa, get yourself comfy. Let's have a little look what is going on. And if you didn't see my Wednesday video, yes, I've had my hair chopped. It was getting on my nerves a bit. All right, let's have a little look what we've got then. So I am using the Marchetti Tarot. What do we have for the collective? In particular regards to the new moon and what we're manifesting. Now, we've got a conjunction going on. We've got some big two of wands again going on upstairs there in the cosmos. So we've got the two of wands, we've got the king of coins, the nine of wands. We've got the devil. Oh, there he is, Mr. Horned. Yes, okay. With the five of coins and the two of coins. All right. Let's put them to one side. We might want them again. All right, I'm just going to pop them there a minute. Okay, let me get you your affirmation. Oh, behave yourself, will you please, camera? Thank you. No, it's not going to behave itself. Do you know, sometimes life is just a little bit inconvenient, but we work with it. Is there a message in there for you? All right, is there a message in there? I am creating my greatest life now. Happy days. We like this. I am creating my greatest life. Right, we've got this manifesting new moon. Now, we've also got, they're saying this is the message about the fact that, let me just show you, it's not focusing. It's not coming into focus. Why isn't it focusing? Why can't I see it? What am I supposed to be seeing that I'm not seeing? And now it's focused. Okay, so let's have a little chat about that for a little minute then, okay? How can I create my greatest life now when I don't know what that looks like or what it is or what I want or where I want it because I don't know? And many of us can be in that little bit of a quandary, little bit of a dilemma. And so, we can't manifest what we don't know we want to manifest, all right? When we're feeling a little bit foggy, a little bit confused, a little bit like, I don't really know. Right, stop. Because what we tend to do is blame ourselves, blame life, blame the universe, blame the world and his wife. Like, then nothing works out for me. And we go in this spiral. All right. So it's like, no, 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 no. All right. We are moving through this energy, which can at times be somewhat challenging. All right. Where we are seeing clearly, or we're trying to see clearly. We're trying to get the focus on what really matters, what's really important, and why it's important. And yeah, it can be a little bit like frustrating. Yes. Okay. So whether it's I'm trying to get a job and I keep applying and nothing's happening, or I want to move, but I don't quite know where I want to move and I don't really know why that's important, then everything kind of slows down and just right. So, okay. The astrologers are saying that it's been a bit of a challenging week with squares and all sorts going up, which is sort of tense energy. But tense energy helps break things open. Everything has its purpose, even the bits that are uncomfortable. And it's all about this, which is why I'm sitting here holding this card while I'm wittering on. All right, and hopefully you're keeping up. How can I create my greatest life now when I'm not clear? So I've got to get clear, all right? Bottom of the deck. The only approval I need is my own. I trust my inner knowing. Right, that's linked in with it as well. And we want a third one. All right, this is my deck, by the way, from hoping to having. Okay, and we have my body is a healing machine. I am healthy. So these are affirmations, all right? Let's just look at them for a little minute. These affirmations are all part of what is going on. So let's pull it together because you're probably sitting there wondering what on earth is Julie wittering on about now? Okay, it makes perfect sense to me, and my job is to try and help it make perfect sense to you. A new moon is about manifesting, creating. This Uranus in Gemini, Uranus, depending where you are in the world, different pronunciations in Gemini, is about truth coming to light, awareness coming up, seeing stuff you didn't see before, becoming knowledgeable about something you didn't know about before. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. And once you get clear, it's like, right, now I can see where I'm going and what I'm trying to do. But at the moment, it still feels a little bit foggy. And so this is why when the camera just refused to behave itself and focus, was a message within that about sometimes doesn't matter how much we look at it, if it just looks out of focus, we can't see the detail. How can we work it out? Well, we can't. We've got to just wait. And that can be frustrating, when I tried putting my hand in front of the camera, no, that didn't make any difference. Tried a different angle, no. And then all of a sudden, all by itself, it focused. Right. There's a message in there for you that trying harder and harder and pushing, try this, try that, and nothing's working, all that does is it creates this pressure where you feel like nothing I do makes any difference, so what's the point? And you get frustrated. When actually what we want to do is say, okay, maybe I'm not meant to see this clearly right now. Maybe if I just step back, relax, and let go, it will come into focus all by itself. So ask yourself that about what it is you're looking at. You might be looking at your relationships, friendships, romantic relationships, or lack thereof, and wondering why and not being able to see clearly. You might be trying to understand a behavior, but not seeing clearly why you do that or why somebody else does that, because there's not enough information and you can't see clearly. This truth come into light. This is going to go on a long time. Right? This isn't a 5-minute wonder. This Uranus in Gemini, 7 years, mate. 7 years. Right? And Gemini is all about clarity and communication and all sorts of loveliness. But basically, we're going to start to see more and more stuff come up. And initially, it can be out of focus. Initially, it can look foggy. But gradually the fog clears, the mist clears, and it comes into focus. So as I say, whether it's about a relationship, a friendship, or for some of you about your health, right? Because we've got the health card here. A couple of message within this, right? In terms of health, and for those of you listening rather than watching, it says, my body is a healing machine. I am healthy. This is an affirmation. When we're going through these realizations and awarenesses, and we're going through change, and the change isn't quite hitting or clicking the way that we thought it would, and we feel confused and we feel overloaded or overwhelmed, then it can take its toll on the body. Might be affecting your sleep, your energy. You might be feeling exhausted, super exhausted at the moment, and start to feel that, I haven't got any energy and I'm not well, and whatever it is like that. I want you to get into an affirmation here of I am healthy and my body is a healing machine. Because as soon as we remove the cause of the discourse, the discomfort, which leads to dis-ease, then the body can right itself. All right. At the moment, I've currently got quite a bad lower back. I don't normally suffer with bad back, but I've been going through quite a lot of psychological and emotional turbulence and understanding and discomfort. And that is manifesting itself within my physical body. And I'm very aware of it. And I'm talking to my body. How can I support you? What can I do to help you? What's going on? Putting some healing into it, but equally needing to just give it time to work its way through and out, and it will, right? Whatever it is for you. Get into this. What is my body trying to show me? What is my body trying to tell me? And what can I do to balance things up? Yeah. Now, this approval thing, It may be that you've got a desire for something and you think, yeah, my family won't like that. They won't agree with me. Or I've got this idea of something at work. My boss would never agree with me. I won't bother saying anything. We hold ourselves back because of approval. All right. And we're waiting for other people to tell us it's okay. We're waiting for permission from other people. Well, I want you to bring it into yourself. The only approval you need is your own, right? The only approval any adult needs is their own. You don't need somebody else to give you permission. You're a grown up. It's nice to have approval, but we don't need it. What we do need is our own inner knowing. If your inner being is saying, I want to do this and it feels really right, follow it. Don't wait for other people to approve. Don't wait for permission. Follow it, because each and every one of us is in this space of creating your greatest life now. Does that mean it is perfect? Define perfect, right? Is it better than it was before? That's what we're after. Are we on this movement forward into improvement, expansion? And that includes awareness. And the answer is yes, we are. So we're trying to create a life that is the greatest life that we can have in that moment. That doesn't mean that it's the end of the finish line. It means that today I am creating my greatest life, and I'm going to harness the energies of this new moon, of this shift and change in the cosmos, this opening up and expansion of our awareness, so that we can see our restrictions, our limitations, our blocks and barriers. We can see limitations around us within our environment, and then we can take action on them, because we are in the process of expansion. We've got the Two of Wands. Now, this came out also for the collective reading I did on Wednesday, right? Two of Wands is new doors are opening. New doors are opening, new opportunities are coming, the world is opening up for you. This is an expansive energy, but it is also, and it can be, a little bit uncomfortable, because, well, what if I don't want a new door? What if I want the old door? But, well, what if that old door's broken, or cracked, or warped, or locked, or blocked? Now I'm being given a new door, and I'm like, yeah, but I don't know what's the other side of that door. Well, I don't know. That's a bit airy, scary. And that's what the devil's doing here. The devil is the fears and the restrictions, and that you can't, and you don't have my permission, so you better stay where you are. And it's like, shut up. I don't think so, pal. I don't think so. This is my life, and I am creating my greatest life now. That's what the card says. Okay. And he is going to come into your head and say, you're not allowed. It won't work. It doesn't matter. It's not important. So give me an example. Let's say you notice a restriction that you've put upon yourself, right? For whatever reason. And the devil will say, yeah, but you need that. And the Two of Wands will say, no, you don't. It's time to go in a different path, a different direction. And the devil will say, well, just stay where you are. It's safer. And the Two of Wands says, no, it's time for your world to open up. So I'm seeing something I didn't see before. I'm seeing an opportunity. I'm seeing a clarity. I'm seeing a new way of thinking. I'm seeing something new, and I can't unsee it. And the devil wants to tell you it's way too airy, scary, and just stay put, that it won't work anyway. So we recognize it and go, okay, feel the fear and do it anyway. I don't need other people's permission. I don't need other people's approval. I just need to listen to my own inner knowing and follow my own inner guidance, and then all will be well. So we are working with this energy at the moment, which is about awareness and truth and clarity and communication. And we are looking at everything. Now, we've got the king of this. I love these opposites here, okay? Because that's what we've got, some serious opposites going on, right? The polarities. We've got the five of coins, which is the card of there isn't enough, right? It's lack. And was it the five or is it the six? No, it is five. Okay, sorry. Yeah. I'm not as familiar with this deck as I am with the other Marchetti decks. So the King of Coins is obviously the wealthiest card, right? The King of Coins is wealth and prosperity and success and stability. And I've got everything I need and all my needs are met. And the Five of Coins is like there's lack. I haven't got enough. I'm in struggle. These two kind of playing out. Now, if we look at here, we've got the Two of Coins, which is that balance, with the Nine of Wands, which is the exhaustion and the struggle. So what we got, when we pull it together, I need to look at my health and well-being and focus on getting into a healthy space. So because of that, I'm looking at with the devil who or what or when is actually creating unhealth in me, right? From overwhelmed, not sleeping properly, overstressed, worrying about this, that, and the other, which is all the devil, right? That can be impacting on my body. I'm going to let that go because I am in this space of new doors opening, new awareness coming in, new expansion. I am growing and I only need my own approval and following my own inner knowing because I'm creating my greatest life now. And this new door that is opening, I mean, it's a beautiful card. If I could pick it up. It's absolutely beautiful. You've got the light shining down in the middle. You've got these two gates, right, that are opening up to something new and different and light and bright and beautiful. Where the devil is kind of looking at the restrictions. But see, I'm seeing this in quite a helpful way. That the devil, in this case, with this Two of Wands, is helpful. It's saying, look at where you feel restricted, where you feel that that won't work or that's impossible or you're not allowed. And I want you to realize that you're in this space, all of us are in this space right now, of manifesting a higher level of being, which is, what does that mean? What's she talking about now? A higher level of being is about truth and clarity and openness and authenticity. And that includes deep understanding. Because how can you create your most authentic life if you don't understand what does and doesn't work and what is and isn't in the way and what is blocking you and what is encouraging you? The more you understand about yourself and about your life in a very real way, the more that you can truly step into your agency, your mastery to direct your own life where you want it to go. But most of the time, bless us, we walk around with the blinkers on, like just head down, do what you got to do, go home, sleep, rinse, repeat. We're too busy to look at everything. We don't analyze. We don't self-reflect. I haven't got time for that. You know, if I had to look at it, God, I know I wouldn't like what I see, so I just won't look at it. That's the way we generally live as humans. And that's not a personal insult or attack. It's the way that the human psyche is designed to be. It's a survival mechanism. Find something that works and just keep doing it. And then if it stops working, don't notice that it stopped working, just keep doing it. And it takes a while before we kind of go, oh, I might have outgrown that and maybe that doesn't work for me anymore. But now that means I've actually got to do some work on it and I don't know if I've got the energy. You know, does this make sense to you? Is this resonating for you? Right. So we're looking at, come back down here. We're expanding. A new door is opening. We're looking at the fears and the restrictions that it's bringing up, and we're becoming aware of them. Where we're in lack. Was it? It was the other way round, wasn't it? They're telling me. I don't remember. Where we're in lack, where we feel unsupported, because it's only by seeing it that we can realize the impact of how exhausting that is, how draining that is, and how imbalanced it is. It's only by looking and seeing that we start to realize, oh, well, relationship's a bit imbalanced, or my health is a bit off, or my sleep is really bad, or actually I'm always waiting for everybody to agree with me before I do anything because I don't want to upset anybody. Not because I'm stupid, but because I don't want to upset anybody. I want everybody to be happy. Yeah, but at what cost? What about me? Am I happy? We're asking those hard questions at the moment. We're asking those questions because we want to create our greatest life now, not a half life, a great life. That's what we want. We don't want to survive, we want to thrive. And we deserve to thrive. So we're looking at all of this. So let's find out some more. I'm going to use the Tarot Royale. Tell me more, please, for the collective. Tell me more about the Two of Wands and the Devil. Oh, look at you winning. Winning, winning, winner, winner, chicken dinner, or vegan alternative, as Gemstone Tarot would say. All right. Six of Wands, victory, success, recognition, riding high. I've got this. I'm going to win this. All right. So let the fears come. See what you need to see. Be brave. Be bold. Open those eyes wide and say, show me what I need to see. And you will be victorious from that, because that clarity, King of Swords, allows you to process, digest, plan, plot, strategize, and come up with some real expertise to be able to move yourself forward. And that Eight of Coins says you can absolutely do this. He is the grafter. He is the expert in his field. He works hard and diligently to be able to achieve that success that he wants to achieve, because that Six of Wands is the victory. It is being seen. No more hiding. No more hiding my light behind a bushel, whatever the hell that means. It is really about saying, I am ready to stand up and be seen and be counted, and I'm ready for my new path. Show me, show me. I want you to say that to the universe. Show me how. Show me. I'm ready to see. I am ready to see. Even if it's uncomfortable. Even if I oh, hello, here we go, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Coins now. Even if it means I've got to reevaluate everything, I'll do the work, because I'm a hard worker. I'll do it. You show me how to create my greatest life and I'm on it. I'm doing it, because I want the stability, I want the security, I want the financial flow. We've got the King and the Queen of Coins here now. Okay, so we're in this flow. We've got the Knight of Coins, Cups at the bottom of the deck with the Knight of Pentacles. All right, now Knights are action. They are asking us to take action towards the stability and the security, right, towards it. So we've got two Knights. The Knight of Cups is taking action on your happiness, creating offers and opportunities that are coming your way. And the Knight of Coins, which is about creating the opportunities for money, security, stability. Long lasting as well, especially with that Knight of Coins. He doesn't rush it. He doesn't want a 5-minute flash in a pan wonder. He wants something that is going to still be there several months down the line. Solid, stable, secure finances. See, I like this central row for you, because we've got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. The Knight is there supporting his King and Queen, with the Knight of Cups in the middle, which is about really looking at where my heart is and what truly going to make me happy. So we recognize with the Five of Coins where we have some lack, where we might have some scarcity thinking, and we can all get sucked into that. I can't afford it, I need to be careful, because things have changed a lot, haven't they, financially. We can all get sucked into that, where incomes have halved and bills have doubled, and we start to go into this spiral of, I'm in trouble. I want you to pull yourself into this action on your stability and security, and this sense of flow and abundance, that it doesn't have to be hard work and always struggling to get balance, that we absolutely can get balance. It's moving in a different direction and things will open up. We've got the Two of Wands again. Wow. Okay. This is the universe saying I meant what I said. So I have 2 readings for the collective in 2 days, both of them strong emphasis on this 2 of Wands, this new path opening, a new way of doing it, going in a different direction, trying something new. The stag on this card represents your inner guidance, your inner knowing, your inner approval, right? That's what the stag is. It's your inner guidance saying, follow me down this new path. And the path is lit between the mountains, and mountains in tarot represent obstacles and challenges. But the stag, your inner guidance, is taking you in the easiest path through those mountains if you just follow the inner guidance. So we're letting ourselves trust and follow that guidance. Okay, now I want one more before we go to the angels. Okay, listen to your soul, look at the past. We've got the 6 of Cups, card of nostalgia, of looking back. Now we can look back with rose-colored glasses. Sometimes we can look back with sunglasses, like everything looks very dark and we don't see the good stuff. Equally, we can look back with the rose-colored glasses and not seeing the bad stuff. Life has always had its ups and downs and its challenges, but we can look back with reflection, with wisdom, and we can say, what have I learned? How have I grown? What have I outgrown? What do I hanker after that I'd love to have that back again? Can I create it again in a different way because I'm a different person? What's important? Now, this is also about children and family and home and soul and your inner child and your inner being. Let the whole caboose come forward. All right, the whole kit and caboodle, let it all come forward. This is a time of great self-reflection and awareness. Where have I been? Where am I going? Why do I want to go there? And if it wasn't clear and fully in focus before, it will become clear and in focus as you move forward now. Okay, this is where, how do we help? Say to the universe, I'm ready to see things that I've not been seeing so far. I'm ready to examine. I'm ready for my new door. I'm ready to look at where the balance is off and how to bring that balance to bear to create my greatest life. And I'm ready to use this new moon to do it. So focus on, I am manifesting my greatest life right now. And if that means seeing stuff, opening up to stuff, reflecting on stuff, then I'm happy to do it because it will be worth it. Because why? Over the coming, just listening to what they're saying, over the coming days and weeks, your awareness of self expands and grows, and it grows your light, your heart, your desires, and your focus on the future from a place of truth and authenticity of who you are now and where you want to be. And then the universe will help you to create the most direct, easiest route to get from where you are to where you want to be. Does that make sense? It's quite an in-depth reading, this. It's quite intense, but positive. If you do you agree? Do you think it is? But that's what we've got, so that's what we've got to go with, okay? I never dress it up and I never pretend ever. It's important that these readings are all as authentic as we are growing into being ourselves. Yeah? Okay. Let's finish off with some oracle messages. I want one of these. This is the Golden Future Oracle. We're also going to have an angel and a unicorn card. Okay. That's the one we want. We've got 22 of the law. Act with common sense and responsibility. How interesting. All right. So 22 is a master number. And This is about building, creating partnerships. It's about love. It's about building from the heart. Okay. Twos are connections and the builder. So 22 is the master number of that. So you are building a new world and life here for yourself and for the world and the collective. And that new world that we're building wants to be balanced, in harmony. Now, bear in mind, you've got the two of coins here, which is that imbalance. Your world that you want to build wants to be fair, filled with integrity, honesty, openness, and balance. Now, this is also the justice card, the scales of justice balancing up in your favor. All right. This is a very positive message. Okay. Did you want that as well? No, we don't want that one as well. Okay, thank you. And I want one of these as well. This is the Light Worker Oracle for the collective, please. Okay. We have number 20, a life path. Let me just let you look at that card for a moment because it's absolutely beautiful. Okay. The life path. Where am I going? What is my path? Why is it important that I'm on the right path for me? That I'm not living somebody else's life or walking in somebody else's shoes. I'm walking in mine. And if there is a little bit of gravel in my shoe, I want to pause, get it out, and then walk on so that it's walking more comfortably. This is what they just told me to tell you. So have a look at where the gravel is in your shoe and get it out, dig it out, and move on your path in a much more comfortable way. And it's a number 20, so we have another 2. Okay, look at your path. All right, let's have a angel card, and then we'll wrap the whole thing up with a bit of a review. All right, I'll kind of go through them again. We've got the inner child, number 22 again. Wow. We've got some serious numbers going on here. All right, 22 twice. We've got 20. It's a lot of looking at yourself, your relationships, your relationship with yourself, your relationship with your inner child, your inner self, your innocence, your trust. Can I trust my inner knowing? Yes, you can. Trust it. Listen to it. You've got this. Okay. Right, and finally we want a unicorn, and then I'm going to pull them together so that we can make sure that we understand it all fully. So this is the magic of the unicorns. We've got number 19, cocoon of white light, rest in perfect love, understand oneness. Okay. And number 34, cosmic pearl, expand your psychic gifts, open the gates to the angelic realms. Okay, let's pull it all together then, guys. Let's come back down here and let's look at it together. So, my body is a healing machine. I want you to look at your health, your well-being, physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually, and look at, is it in alignment or is it off? If it's off, you're asking your body and asking yourself, what can I do to bring it back online, bring it back into alignment? Because my body's a healing machine. The only approval I need is my own. I trust my inner knowing. I am creating my greatest life now, not tomorrow, not next week, next month, next year, now. Okay. And from the oracle, the tarot, I beg your pardon, 2 of Wands, opening up, the world opening up, new pathways, new doorways opening up, getting out of your comfort zone, trying something different. We've got the devil. Well, we're looking at, where are my restrictions? Where are my fears? What's in the way? And what can I do about it? Not because we're feeling helpless, but because we're genuinely wanting to understand our restrictions, wanting to understand why we might need somebody else's approval. Well, we don't need it, but we might think we do. And we're going to examine that. We're going to look at, with that Two of Wands, if a new door opens, what's holding me back from going into it? Because the devil says, look at what's holding you back. And when you look at it, you will be victorious. You will find your answers, because the outcome of this message is the Six of Wands, which is victory, success, recognition, King of Swords, clarity, focus, truth. The Eight of Coins, I've done that work. And because I've done that work to really look at what am I frightened of changing? What am I scared of opening up? How would that feel uncomfortable for me? That's the work you've done. And because of that, you get the clarity and you get the victory. Now we're also looking at, we have the King of Coins with, let me just move these down for a little minute, with the Five of Coins. So this is prosperity and lack, complete opposites. In this area, I might be really abundant, but in this area, I'm really lacking. How can I balance those up? Because one of them is hard work, Nine of Wands, and the other, well, both of them are putting me out of balance, the Two of Coins. So where is it hard and heavy? Where is it abundant and flowing? And how can I bring the balance in for both of them? So how we do that is we're looking at, with the Queen of Coins, using my intuition, being very grounded, stable, solid and secure, looking at therefore what isn't grounded, stable, solid and secure, because that's what's throwing me off. I want to get into this energy of stability, and I'm not going to do that by ignoring, with the Five of Coins, any part of my life that does feel lack, whether it's money or love or support or anything else. We're looking at it all in a very honest way, from a place of stability and security, and then we're taking action on it. I'm open up to taking action on what's going to fill my heart, Knight of Cups, and what's going to fill my future with stability and money and prosperity. I'm looking at all of that because I am willing, ready and able to take that new path, that Two of Wands. I'm ready to go down it, and I'm ready to embrace what my heart wants, what my inner child wants, what my inner light wants, and I am allowing myself to embrace everything from the past, because it's made me who I am today. And because of who I am today, I'm ready to step into my new future. The angels say, look at your inner child and ask those hard questions about, am I truly happy and fulfilled? Am I trusting my path? Because it is my path. It is my life path, and only I can live it. And only I can bring the balance into it with the law and the scales of justice here. I am choosing to take a step back, rest in perfect love, understand that everything is one. We are all one. And my future and my past self and my current self are all one. And we are on this path together. So I am expanding my psychic gifts. I am trusting my intuition. I'm opening the gate to the angelic realms, and I am asking for assistance to allow me to step onto the right path for me at the right time, in the right way, that is within my highest good. My angels are supporting me. My light is supporting me. My inner guidance is supporting me. And I am creating my greatest life now. That was a lot, wasn't it? Okay. All right, my beautiful people. That was a very long message. I hope it was helpful. If you're still here at the end, let me know. I'm still here at the end. 38 minutes, man. That's one of the longest readings I've done in a long time, but there's a lot of information there. So I hope it was helpful. Thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.